like this is a little piece of heaven you have here.
Yeah, it's alright, eh?
Tell us about this place, man.
Oh, we got this nice 6 months ago, and this is the new home for beach boxing. Hopefully, pretty soon, maybe a month. Yeah.
So we're out here. Describe the location. So we're out here, Waitakere Ranges. Beautiful fresh air.
Swanson, I guess.
Yeah.
Henderson Valley, Swanson. We don't have any neighbours. It's all bush, so we can make plenty of noise. And
you can just tell it has that open air, that vibe to it.
yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Tell us about the journey. You know, like how it started. Like you were saying about you had the little gym in the garage.
Yeah, at the other place we had the gym in the garage, and we built a what we thought at the time was a big gym, and then we had a whole lot of issues with neighbours and stuff like that. So we had enough of that, and then we just bought this and built this. Yeah, this is hopefully the finished product.
Can you take us in?
Yeah, let's go. This is it. It's not ready yet, but it's not far. Maybe a few weeks off. Will Corey would turn up and do the sparky work.
Oh, Will Quarry's doing it.
Yeah, hopeless.
So Sensei, one of the beach fighters, he's doing the groundwork. He's doing the foundation.
Assisted all the groundwork. Assisted everything from the floor up. So he's done the majority of the work. Total Span did the concrete and the shed, and then we've got the builder lining it now, get the sign up, get the rings in, and it's all happening pretty quick. Yeah.
What goals do you have, you know, with this place? Like, where do you want to take boxing?
Produce the best fighters, man. We want champions, that's all we do, is want champions. We don't do fitness, we don't do sort of people full fitness, we do fighters only, and yeah, the goal is to have the best fighters in the world. Now it's a pretty crazy goal, but that is the goal. So.
I mean, it's not really that crazy, right? I mean, Dave Light is number 6 already. He's already a top 10.
Yep.
Where's Andre ranked? He's...
I don't know, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
He's getting there. Now we've got a few goodies.
Yeah.
We've got Jerome, we've got Mia. Mia's exciting now.
Yeah.
So,
and you were saying you wanted to have like accommodation for the fighters as well?
Yeah, we've got down here we've got a self-contained sort of place that fighters stay. We've got another one down there, down the back, that fighters can stay. So the goal is really so people can take this shit seriously, and if they come here, they can stay here and they can sort of dedicate their lives for that 10 weeks to training for big fights and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because the number one problem for fighters is distraction, right? But if they come out here, it just feels like you're away from it all, like in complete isolation, you know?
I think we're just trying to catch up with the rest of the world, and yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it as good as we can. I think we've got the best talent in the world down now. We're as good as anywhere else. I haven't been anywhere in the world where I thought she's worked out a lot better than us. I think we are good here. I think we just need to be able to create the environment to be at the very top level. That's my goal, is to be able to create something close to that. Yeah.
How did the idea for this gym come about? Like, what was the inspiration behind it?
That's weird. Wasn't even going to be a trainer, and then my brother trained my brother, and then we had this little garage, and we ended up having heaps of good fighters in this shitty little garage. So we built another one, and then the neighbour had a good fight with us, so we moved out of there. Now we've got this. It was never kind of like this is the end goal. It's kind of just happened. It's happened pretty quick. It's only been like 4 years, and we've had 3 different gyms, and we just keep doing it. So.
And this is like away from it all. I guess you're not going to have any issues with neighbours.
Well, that's the plan. There's no neighbours at all. Like at the back here's all council bushwalks and shit. So, yeah.
This is like, it has that Big Bear, you know, in Big Bear in California. It has that sort of vibe to it, does it?
It is, man, but it's only like if you drove, let's say, to the AVA from here, Be 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're not far away.
Nah, you're not rural at all. Yeah.
So yeah. No, it's pretty cool, man. It's kind of a dream come true in a way, but it's just happened.
Yeah. And that the air is something special here, man. Like I'm smiling. It's the fresh air from the Waitaki Ranges, right? It has something special to it, yeah.
Well, it's got that place where you can sort of have camps for fighters, and you haven't got the distraction.
Yeah.
And it has got that feel that you are away from it. There's no point in having a camp with cars speeding past every second, people yelling, and it is quiet, and they can keep to themselves if they want to. And,
yeah.
You know. But then also they can get out of here, and it's 2 minutes up the road, and you can go to the blooming shop.
So right now it's bare bones, it's empty. Can you just tell us what we're going to see in a couple of weeks? Like what's the sort of plan for that?
There's going to be a 5x5 ring here, a 6x6 floor ring here. We've got a bag tower sort of thing that's going to go in this corner back here. A couple of bikes and stuff in here. All this is going to stay open, and then a couple of speedballs over here on the wall over here. We've got to sort some mirrors out, which I think are going to go over here. But I haven't done that yet. And all this is getting concreted, all the gravel outside's getting concreted for parking, and we can train out there as well if we want to, I guess. And then, we've got to get the peach box inside from the old gym put up the top. Yeah.
You know, all this has I would guess, a hefty cost to it.
Yeah.
Is this purely based on the passion for the sport and like furthering it?
Yeah, that's what we do. It's what we want to do. So, for us it's a very expensive project. But like for me to get a place in town and lease a building and stuff, it's going to cost me a lot more than to build it myself, put it on my mortgage. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper for me in some ways to do that. And then my fighters can come and I can attack the kids that I want to attack that don't have to be paying big dollars to train here. Kids can train here for free as long as they have a fight and they're gonna.
This has that long-term goal to it, right?
Yeah. 100%. Yep. This is the final place, I hope.
So do you think eventually this will be a place where they have a fight, they come here, they stay here with you, they train here, like their whole fight camp is basically revolved around it?
Yeah, at least part of the fight camp anyway.
Yeah.
The back end of it at least.
And you also saying that Bowen actually comes down there and he stays in the lead up to his fight with Tim Zhu?
Bowen's been here twice, he's got coming one more time, so that's cool. He's the first guy we've had. Actually, he just comes up for sparring.
Yeah.
He spars with Dominic and Andre, Jerome. So, yeah, that's kind of the first guy we've had stay here. It's been really cool.
What has he said? Like, what has he said about this?
He loves it, man. He loves it. It's cool. Yeah. He's the easiest guy to have too because he's so quiet. Keeps to himself. He's really cool.
Yeah, he's a real. And plus, it's a self-contained unit, right? So there's a toilet, kitchen, everything downstairs. Yeah. Now you can just tell it has a vibe. Like, whenever you're looking out for a new place, you're always looking for a vibe, like a certain energy. Yeah. And this just ticks all the boxes. So it looks like this is going to be the beginning of something special.
Well, that's the plan, man. Like, the wife's on board. That's the hardest thing is to have her on board, and she's on board, so...
What does that mean, having that? Like, having that, where everyone in the family is on board with your idea? Is that a special feeling? Well, like, does that help?
I've got to have her on board. If she's not, I'm so busy. In a way, heaps fighting all the time. Yeah, so, but she takes the trainings and shit now. She's really involved. So it's a big weight off my shoulder. If she's not involved, it's really hard. Because
it's hard for just one person to sort of initiate the whole thing, to be the engine, to.
Yeah, it's that, but it's also her not being involved. If she's inside and I'm out here, then what women are like. They get annoyed. But the whole family's involved. The kids come to training every day.
Are you training? Yeah, are your kids are they training to be fighters as well?
Oh yeah, but I don't push them. Okay. They more train with the other guys, or they'll help them, or I really don't spend any time with them. Just gotta get a kid for 1 second.